How you doing, guys? Right, okay. So my name's Chris Marco Flores, if you don't know who I am, and I help people lose weight, and I'm very good at it. So what I want to show you today is probably something that no other trainer will probably show you. Now, when people go for a weight loss journey, it's not all rosy, you know. When people lose weight, it's brilliant. When people become fitter, it's brilliant. They feel great, they feel amazing. But when people go through a weight loss journey, you know, they lose weight, they get fitter, everyone will hit a wall. And what I mean by wall, they hit a mental wall, a physical wall, and the ability to be able to try and carry on. And that wall, it kind of normally puts people off track, and it makes it feel down, it makes it feel depressed. Not all of these emotions, it might, some of them or all of them, you know, and it won't make them feel as good as they should do, even though they've lost so much weight, or they've lost dress sizes, or they are improving. So what I want to show you is one of my clients, what I get people to do, which is called a reflection task when I hit this wall. Because when it's good to do a reflection, because people, when they do well but they feel crap, it's good to go over what they've accomplished and what they want to accomplish and what they need to do to be able to accomplish the things that they want to continue to do, and how they feel now, how they felt before, and how they want to feel in the future. And when you do this kind of reflection task, it helps bring to light how well they are actually doing themselves. They get to do it themselves because it's a reflection task. It also shows them they are no longer that person when they first started. It also shows them all sorts of different things, and it helps brings up the emotions that need to come to the surface. It also helps them understand what they need to do to get to where they want to be, and it helps kind of neutralizes that wall, that mental wall block, and makes them realize, oh, I am actually improving, and the bad feeling that I'm feeling will kind of disappear. So no other coach will show you this, because most coaches just like to show the glamorous parts. However, I want to be truthful, I want to be honest, and I want, if anyone who's going through a weight loss journey, I want to bring everything to the surface of what you should be experiencing, or what you should expect to experience. Therefore, when you take on a journey and you hit something like this, you will understand, and hopefully some of my hints and tips and stuff like that will help you understand what you can do to try and get over those certain things. Okay, so enjoy the video. This lady here, this person here, I'm not going to say the name because I'm going to use this video on my other reflection task, and I've got plenty of other people I want to show it to the world, basically. Enjoy the video, let me know, comment below. If this is on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. I think at the moment I've got like 39, and I'm amazingly popular. Obviously not, but it'd be good if we can get to the subscribers up. Apart from that, enjoy the video. Ciao.
Right, so I think a reflection task, this is what I'm doing. I've written stuff down, things like that, just to talk about things, but I'm just going to go with the flow and say how I feel. At the moment, I feel really low and down within myself. Being honest, quite depressed. Done a lot of things. Like what started off was about 3 weeks ago, I couldn't get sleep, so I wasn't sleeping at all. The best I'd get probably is 3 to 4 hours a night sleep, which obviously isn't good, and that plays on one of my illnesses I've got. And I'd be walking and doing things like that, and then I think I was seeing things which weren't there, and it was quite awkward. So that, to go outside, started building my anxiety up again, panicking, thinking, oh, what's going to happen today? How am I going to react with my walk? I was quite comfortable in my home, doing my exercises in home. But yeah, so I feel like I've been fighting a battle with that. I have been going out, but I've been knocking myself, because I've been like challenging myself to do like, oh, I've got to do 10k, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And it's all good in your mind, and I'm all up for it in my mind. But when it actually comes to it, I'm really struggling. And like, say if I plan to do 10k and I do 6k, I feel like a failure, and I'm constantly like, oh, and I feel really gutted. And then that obviously is really, really bringing me down within myself. And I've been really looking and focusing on all the negatives. Oh God, really badly, like thinking, oh, I haven't lost as much weight this week, or I haven't done this week, and I look at back of the week I've done, I think, oh, I could have done more, I should have done this. And then like today, Chris was messaging me, and then I started chatting to him, and I'm a bit of an idiot. I should have reached out, I think, a lot sooner, and to get the moral support, because that's one of the, I've basically started the last couple of hours, started to think about positives, and I've written a few down. And one is, we've got a huge network to work with. You've got all your people in the group who can support each other, even if it's positive, crack on, wicked, fantastic. But I think we need to be aware that there are going to be days, maybe weeks, like I've suffered with, where it's going to be negatives. And I think I need to like post more of every time I've done something, even if it's like 1K, whatever I've done, because I think the more positive reactions I get out of it, and the, oh, well done, you know, you can do this, it makes me feel so much better in myself. And instead of thinking negative, oh, I've only done 1K, it'll be like, oh yeah, cool, you know, thank you for the support. And I think mentally, completely mentally, that will help me so much. So that's one positive. And obviously we've got a huge network of support. We've got Chris, which, you know, I think I need to reach out more when I'm feeling like this completely, because he is there, you know, and I shouldn't feel embarrassed about the way I feel. I should accept it. You know, this is going to be a big challenge. I signed up for this because I knew it's going to be mentally challenging, physically challenging. And I want to do this for myself, you know, and also written down, like, I haven't given up. You know, I have cracked on and I've done everything I can do. I've gone quiet. I've, you know, not reached out to people, but I still haven't given up. I've done a hell of a lot, you know, I've come so far. And that's what I've written down today and really looked at thinking, you know, God, you have come far. You were actually going out of the house for starters, but I'm actually completing tasks. Like my first task for 6 weeks was to walk a 5K. The second one in the 6 weeks was to do 10K. Well, I'm not being funny. I blew that out of the water quite a long time ago. You know, so I'm thinking, well, actually, yeah, you have done pretty well. The workouts, I'm, you know, really enjoying them, but I was setting myself up for failure by thinking, oh, I can do the workout plus 10K. And he's like, come on, love, have a word with yourself. You know, you're pushing yourself too much. So I kind of like think, well, don't do that. Try and do, you know, and then I thought, oh, maybe 5K. But I thought, well, no, why are you setting yourself up to fail? Start doing your workout. And I walk normally 10,000 steps a day, easy anyway. And that's in itself about 5K, I think. So it's like, well, why do I, like Chris said, like, why don't I just do like 1K at least, you know, time it, do things like that. So I'm willing to do that. And then like within future, I can build it up, you know, do more stuff with myself. So I've done that. Another positive, I've lost a hell of a lot of weight. Well, I think it is, but yeah, it is actually compared to where I started. I have lost a lot of weight and I'm really proud of myself. I stopped going on the scales about a month ago. I think it's about a month ago, because you just get depressed, don't you? You're like expecting this £4 drop a week. And then, you know, you might be fluctuating between £1, £2, £1, £2. And I was just like, fuck you, basically, excuse my language, but I was like, I don't want to go on the scales anymore. So I do the string, but I'm not even going to do the string. I want to actually do the string probably in about 6, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, maybe. You know, I don't know actually when I want to do it. I just want to carry on, think the way I've been doing the month, because I've lost now 1 top size. Like, this is like 2 top sizes, that's it. So this is like huge on me, which I'm like quite chuffed with, but a bit pissed off at one time because it obviously costs money to buy. But hey ho, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And I've also lost, gone down 1 dress size. Really, really happy about that. And I've had, which is huge positive, you know, that's 2 positives there. Well, 3 if you count 2 top size, so 1, 2, and then the dress size. And what else I've done? Obviously, no alcohol. Oh my God, yeah. Now that was good. I thought I was going to really, really struggle with that. But I had my day off. I was going to put it for like 3 months, but when the pubs were reopened, I thought, well, I don't know if there's an excuse or whatever, but I wasn't really craving for alcohol, but I was probably craving for the social side. And also I really, really wanted to experience the new opening of the from the lockdown. So I thought, well, I'm going to have one of my days there and do that. On that day I actually did. I went for a 10K walk in the morning. So, you know, I felt pretty cool. Had drinks, didn't drink as much as I could drink because obviously I can't handle it anymore. And since that day I haven't had any. No alcohol at all, which again, that's a huge, huge positive. I normally drink every weekend, you know, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, crack on, I'd get, you know, woohoo, let's have a party. But now it's none of that. So yeah, really, really huge positive on that. I'm really, you know, really happy. So obviously, yeah, now I'm more focusing on the end goals. And I've got to be honest, I find that I'm not really, because obviously, you know, everyone's got their own issues and everything, but like with money and things like that, I'm trying to be a bit more careful. So I'm trying not to go out and just go shopping and buy everything in and then go, I can have this and I'll cook that for that day. So I'll be honest, the last like month or so, I have been going down to my local shops daily to see what I can get and things like that and make my meals with. Worked fine for, you know, a couple of weeks, but then obviously with me not sleeping, things like that, my mental health going quite down, it became a challenge because I really did, because it was like, I don't know what to do. And so I slacked on that, but I'd still ate, you know, I still ate what I was supposed to be eating. But I think from now, what I'm going to do is, like, I spoke to my husband and I said, I'm going to write down literally all the meals that I want to have and mix it up, not have like fish, like, because I get bored with food and like, you know, it's repetitive. So I'm stopping that. So I'm going to have like really mix up. So I'm like having 2 fish meals a week or something like that. Obviously I love my soups. So I'm having some big soups. So I hope that's okay. So I have big soups. And that sometimes will either be my lunch or just be my tea. But I'm going to write down what I want for my meals, and then I'm going to literally be precise on the shopping list and get that, which I'm going shopping tomorrow to get. So I'll do that. What else do I want to do? My exercise, yeah, I'm going to replan all of them. So I know I'm doing my workouts, and obviously just the 1K, which I think is going to really, really help me mentally to get back into the swing of things again. And like the workouts itself, I'm really loving it now, you know. Before, when I first done it, oh, it was hard work, which I expected to be hard work, but I was like, oh, you know, and I felt like a failure again because I couldn't keep up, I couldn't do this. But I'm like, well, you're not a failure, stop thinking that. You know, do your best and literally try your best, you know, crack on with that. So I'm going to do that. I need to start my water intake. So I've got like massive bottles of empty bottles. I've got water in the fridge. So I'll crack on and have that like early hours and everything. Make sure I have that before 1 o'clock, like minimum 2 litres. But I think, yeah, I think going forward, I'm definitely going to start being more positive about things, because going back nearly, well, at the end of this week will be 3 months. 3 months ago, you know, what was I like? That's where I've got to think, and where I've come now. So I need to, like, you know, get myself back in gear and crack on with it. But this morning, obviously feeling depressed and all that shit as it goes, yeah, I managed, like my husband, he dropped the car off to get fixed yesterday. So he was really good and supportive of me. He said, oh, do you want to walk to Torrington to get the car? So we walked to Torrington, and I did it. You know, really, really enjoyed it, did all of that. And I've got to do my workout yet, but I'll be doing that in a bit, which I haven't got a problem with. But again, it's all like with a couple of my illnesses, I'm not going to go into it too much, but I'm a bit like all or nothing. Like, I can be like, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that, and I can take on the whole world, and I can keep going and keep going. But then I'll burn out. And then when you burn out, you literally are crashed and you do not want to do anything. So I'm kind of like fighting at the moment a lot of demons in my head, like with what I can do, what I can't do, and like pushing myself forward, thinking, well, no, you can do that, but don't do all of it in one day, you know, spread it out like you're supposed to. Don't try and jump. You know, I expect to be some of the things I do. I think, oh, come on, you should be doing that in like, you know, another month. You shouldn't be doing it all right now. But again, I feel, yeah, I think I'm going on the right track now after speaking to Chris. So I do that. I'm going shopping, doing all of that. Obviously with the network and support, I think, yeah, that's going to be a huge, huge trigger for me for like, not majorly help, but yeah, for the support and everything. And also seeing how everyone's getting on themselves, you know, and supporting them, knowing that we're all in this together and we're all here together. So I hope I haven't really bored you too much, probably, because I can go on and on and on. But yeah, so I think that's everything. I think, so I'm looking, because I've got a little list. Yeah, that's pretty much really all I need to chat about at the moment. So yeah, right, thanks for listening. Bye.